Hi, thank you for clicking on the video. As you can see, we'll be jumping into the Stranger Things universe today. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification button so that you know exactly when new videos are up and ready for viewing. Now, as per usual, if you don't like spoilers and you've never seen Stranger Things before, you should jump off of here, go watch Stranger Things, and then come back. If you don't care, we move on. Now, I'm going to be talking about season 5. I know, ass backwards, but it's just, I think I have the least amount to say pertaining to season 5. Like, everything else I have to say is like about specific individuals over the course of all the seasons. So I just wanted to get this out of the way really quickly. I know there were a lot of people who did not like it, and I understand. I totally understand their point of view. I accepted it for what it was. Could it have been better? Yes, most definitely. The first half of season 5 was really well done, and I loved it, especially, us getting to see Will tap into Vecna's powers and doing the whole Uno reverse. But I feel like they definitely dropped the ball when it came to the rest of that season. In so many ways. Like, for instance, that final fight scene, so lackluster. Am I right? Like, there was so much they could have done in that moment. I feel like that battle definitely should have been way longer. It should have been more intense. There should have been more more blood, more gore, more anger, more frustrations. I don't know. Some of the main cast should have, been deaded. Like, and it's not that I want to see them, die, but it's like, realistically, y'all all ain't finna survive this. Like, that's how intense that battle should have been, and the fact that we didn't get that, insane to me. Now, I don't really know what was going on behind the scenes. Apparently, like, during the second half of season 4, they kind of like forgot about Joyce Byers' character or something like that. I don't know. I don't really remember. I haven't rewatched that season yet. I'm still going based off of my first watch through. Okay, but they had Joyce be the one to like take Vecna's head off. I didn't like that. I felt like that's not how the battle should have ended, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I think that it should have been Will or Eleven who ultimately ended Vecna in my head, right? I also didn't like that Will, like, just didn't use his powers for real at the end. Like, we see him try to talk sense into Henry. That's it. Like, he killed 3 Demogorgons at once in that first half, and then for the final battle, you just want him to use that connection to try and talk sense into Henry. And speaking of powers, like, I did see people mentioning like how 11 felt like she really didn't have that much strength within her powers, and I agree. Like, she should not have looked like she was struggling as much as she was throughout season 5 to do like some basic ass shit. Like, girl, most of that stuff you should have been able to do without your nose even bleeding, because it was so simple. You know what I mean? I just feel like they really did drop the ball when it came to displaying strength within the characters, like on both the good and the bad side. Like, you know what I mean? Because again, like, when you go to that final fight scene, like, they kind of take down both Vecna and the Mind Flayer so easily. Also, how the heck did they get up on that cliff so damn fast? Like, they was all surface level. Was it a ladder somewhere in there? And I hate the excuse that the brothers gave for there being no other creatures on it. Mind you, this is their home planet. So even if some of them were not there, we literally see like a glimpse of, I think it was in season 3 or season 4, we see a whole bunch of creatures there. So there was no reason why there shouldn't have been some creatures in this place, because this is their home planet. All of them didn't leave out their home planet. I just don't believe that. So if you didn't want to like animate more of those creatures, just say that. Like, that's all you had to say. But yeah, like, I wish that we had gotten more from that fight scene. It didn't do justice to any of the characters, in my opinion. but I digress, you know. Also, like, so there was this debate about there being more episodes because nobody liked how it ended. I personally think that, so the brothers, right? I think they said they wanted 11's character to die. I don't know why they wanted her to die. I like Mike's theory at the end. And with that theory, it leaves you open to your own imagination. That's what I felt like when it came. I didn't think that more episodes was coming out. I would have thought it would have been cool if more episodes came out, obviously. But I was not one who was like, yeah, there's definitely more episodes coming out. I like to have that open space of 11 most likely survived. I am a part of the group that believes that 11 did survive, you know, and you know, my brain goes to one day Mike and 11 will find one another again. That's where my brain goes. But who knows, you know. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the Duffer Brothers said that they wanted her character dead. They tortured the fuck out of that character. We'll get to that in her video. But, like, yeah, it was so unnecessary to want her dead that bad. Like, you already killed her sister off, you know, and technically her brother. Like, I feel like, but this is my thing, too, because, like, they kept calling him brother, but wouldn't he technically be, like, the father? Because y'all got created from his, like, blood or whatever, so technically he would be considered the father within the situation. But again, I don't know. Like, the way they chose to answer or not answer certain questions in season 5 was kind of ridiculous to me. It really was. Like, another question that never gets answered is what happens to that little boy's family. I don't know why his name is slipping me right now, but it is. The one who kept saying suck my fat one. Like, his family got tied up. There was no resolution. Like, I'm gonna assume that obviously they got untied at some point because y'all kidnapped the whole family and just said, is what it is. Also, there was no repercussions for Erica. They know Erica was the last person they saw. They know Erica drugged them. Like, even if the parents don't know, like, the sister and the boy knew that Erica was the one that drugged them. Like, so no repercussions on Erica's part either. She just get away with drugging people. Don't get me wrong, love Erica down, but like that was crazy. That was insanity. Like, she really just she went crazy on that moment. Is it far fetched that Erica would do that? No. That's why they had Erica do it. but no, yeah. There was just so much that I did. I'm trying to stop myself because there's certain things that I want to say when it comes to other characters. Like I said, I want to put them in the video for the characters. But I think that's all I have to say today. I think I mainly just want to talk about that final fight scene. I didn't like it. Oh no, there is one other thing that I wanted to say. So that scene with Max and the sister. I don't know why these kids' names is like is going out of my brain right now, but whatever. I digress. I move forward. So they were saying like everybody was like run. So I saw somebody was like, well, they didn't need to run because Henry couldn't get to them through that memory. But Vecna got to that place without going through a memory multiple times, right? So he technically shouldn't need a memory to get to them. And I think that's the issue that I was having with it. Cause I'm like, y'all definitely should be hurrying this up. Because even if he can't get to y'all through that memory, surely because I'm pretty sure the first time we see that place, like he just popped up on Max. We didn't know that these was memories or whatever. He just popped up on her, and she was at a cemetery in season 4 when she first gets pulled into one of those places. So you know, this place isn't like a set place. It's like an open concept place. So there definitely should have been more urgency within those two characters to try and get to their places. Like, And then people like, oh, Max left her. Max did her dirty. Max didn't do her dirty. Like, what do y'all want her to do? Have her bring her soul to Max's body? Like, she ain't have no choice but to go to her body. How was Max supposed to know she was not going to end up in the Upside Down? How was Max supposed to know that she was, going to get snatched right back up? Also, I know I said that I ain't have much to say. The Duffer Brothers said that there was this big betrayal coming, and I don't remember seeing some big betrayal, like, at all. Unless the betrayal is, like, the whole storyline of 11 dying / not dying. That's the only thing that really makes sense to me, because I didn't see a big betrayal. Like, everybody thought it was going to be Callie who betrayed them, but Callie ended up coming around, and she was fine. So everybody hate Callie. I don't hate her, for real. Like, I didn't have much of a problem with her that much. Again, I'll say that for another video. But yeah, there was never a big betrayal, like, at all. Like I said, like, everything, like, I feel like they had an idea to do something else, and I feel like they had to pivot. But then again, they did start that second section without a script. So I think they just was like, what would make sense here? And then just did a whole bunch of stuff that didn't make sense there. You know what I mean? That's all I got to say today. If I missed something, it will definitely be in another video, because I have so much more to say about Stranger Things in general. I hope you enjoyed. And if you made it this far into the video, why don't you tell me, if you did like season 5, what was your favorite part? If you didn't like season 5, what was the thing you disliked the most? Okay? Until next time, bye.